Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be swatching my collection of ColourPop Lippie Stix. If you're not familiar with the brand ColourPop, which I'm sure you should be because they are absolutely amazing. They're just awesome, very affordable. So I'm going to be swatching my Lippie Stix that I have from them. And the lip liners and the Lippie Stix are $5 each, and they have a ton of colors that anyone can find their perfect shade. But I just wanted to show you guys the shades that I have, just in case you have a similar skin tone to me. You can see kind of what they look like on someone of my skin. Just want to share with you guys some of my favorite lip products and show you how they look on me. So in no particular order, let's get started. And oh, I'm not going to be using the lip liners with these because it's going to be just so much work because I have like 21 of these, so it's like lining my lips 21 times and putting it on 21 times. So I'm just going to do the Lippie stick, but I'll have swatches side by side of the Lippie pencil and the Lippie stick on my hand. I feel like Skimpy is a beautiful nude for someone that's like fair skin, like light to fair skin. Right now I have like a medium, almost tan skin. It looks a little like whiter on camera, and this pulls very like concealer lips, very super nude lip. And this is also a glossy finish. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I find with ColourPop's glossy finishes that they last pretty long for being a gloss. Like it's just, I don't know, I just love it. So this is Skimpy. Okay, so Cookie is a matte finish. It doesn't look like a super matte finish. It's almost like a satin, actually, but it has beautiful coverage on the lips, and it's like a light pink nude. It's really pretty. It's like a My Lip but better color. I love it. That is Cookie. Tootsie is a matte finish. It looks like this, but again, it's pulling like, I feel like their mattes aren't like super matte, super drying when you first apply them. When you wear them for a little while, they like get more matte and they get more dry and they last more. I don't know, it's weird. Like when you first apply them, they don't look or feel matte. They have like a satin finish and just like a really comfortable feel on the lips. And they continue to have that comfortable feel throughout the day, but they look more dry, if that makes sense. But this color in particular is pretty unique. I don't have anything in my collection like this. It is like a brown, like a brown base almost, with a ton of purple and mauve tones in it. It's very, very, very pretty. I wouldn't say it's everyday wearable, but it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. The next shade that I have is Aquarius, and this is a cream finish. This is what it looks like. I would describe this color as like a nude beige with pink undertones. It's actually really beautiful for like everyday color, just something that you could just keep in your purse. It's very pretty. Okay, this color just about matches my nails. This is the shade BFF, and this is a glossy finish, and it looks like this. It's actually a really, really pretty color. I would describe this color as a super light peach. Yeah, it's just a super light peach, like a really light but vibrant, almost neon peach. It's actually really, really pretty. I love it. I love this one. I feel like I don't wear it enough. So this one is the shade Fancy, and it is a satin. And it's, oh, I love the satin finishes. I think they're so beautiful. There's just something about them that's so beautiful. I mean, ColourPop lip products are my favorite lip products, period. Like the price is right, everything's right. I would say that this shade is like a neon coral with more pink undertones than orange undertones. Definitely. And I love it. I love it so much. It's like a neon coral with a lot more pink. This one is the shade Cake. It's a satin finish. Again, I love the satin finishes. I feel like they're amazing. But this color in particular is like a very neon pastel pink. It almost has like a white base to it. It's not extremely wearable for me. It looks very like Nicki Minaj-ish. It's a beautiful color, it's just not extremely wearable. This shade is the shade Rayezor, and this is a matte finish. This color is like actually pretty hard to describe. I feel like it's a deep salmon color. Is that weird to say? Like I don't know. I feel like if you were to like lighten this shade, it would come out like a salmon color. It just looks kind of like a deep salmon color with a little bit of brown in it. It's really pretty. I feel like this would be perfect, like a perfect lip color to wear with like a no makeup look. Very simple makeup look, just something no makeup, and you just lightly apply it, and I feel like it would look beautiful. This is like a perfect everyday shade. Okay, this shade is the shade Button. This is a satin shade. It appears a little bit more bright on camera than it is in person. In person, it's a little muted. It sounds crazy, but I feel like this shade is like a beautiful muted pink coral. That's Button. This shade is the shade Brink, and this is a matte finish. This shade is like a mauve color with like pink undertones, like pink just come through this shade, but it's a very, very mauve. Okay, the next shade that we have is one of my most used shades. It's Frida, and it's a satin finish. This color is like a very warm pink nude. This next shade that I have here is the shade Bound, and it is a glossy finish, and easy to explain this color. It's like a Nicki Minaj pink color with a lot of purple undertones, like super duper purple undertoned. This shade is Pony. This is a satin finish. I feel like this shade is like the more matte down version of Bound. It's like a lilac pink color. It's really, really beautiful, especially for the spring. Maybe I'll do a tutorial with this lip because I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's definitely not everyday wearable, but it's a beautiful like springy, lilac-y, pinky color. The next shade that I have is Oh Snap. That's this one. And it's a matte finish, but it's very creamy. I would say that the color of the packaging is deceiving because the packaging color has like a purple mauve look to it. And on my lips, it's pulling brown. It's pulling like a very light, cool brown. Okay then, I feel like this lip is pretty self-explanatory. This is the shade Brills, and it's a satin finish, and it is just a straight up cool toned purple. I just thought it would be fun to get a color like this, like something different, and I don't hate it. I mean, it ain't bad. I mean, I'm not gonna wear it every day, but it's a cool color. This next shade is the shade Flawless, and it is a satin finish. This shade is like a deep plum with a lot of pink undertones. This next shade is Clique. This is my favorite lippy stick that I own from ColourPop by far. I just think it's so pretty. It lasts all day. and it's a true orange with yellow undertone. Really? This next shade is the shade Bossy, and this is matte as well. This is like a warm red. This isn't like a blue base red or a cool tone red. This is definitely still a warm red, but it's still beautiful nonetheless, and it's more dark than the orange, so it makes it more wearable. This may be the worst application, but this is the shade Dazed, and this is a matte finish. I would say that this is like a deep red raspberry. I don't know, there's just some sort of like berry tone to it. Like, I want to call it a brick, but it doesn't have like that orange tone. It has that berry tone. So I would say that it is like a deep berry red. This is the shade Poison, and this one is a matte shade as well. And while the last shade Dazed was like a deep berry red, this is like a deep brick red. Beautiful, like absolutely stunning. Like, you think of a fall lip color, this is what you think of. This is absolutely stunning. It's super opaque, it goes on so flawlessly, but for these deeper shades, you definitely want to have a lip liner, just because that'll make your application 10 times easier. And the good thing about ColourPop is that they do have the matching lip liners. So, love this shade, love it. I would even wear this in the summer because of how beautiful it is. It's just gorgeous, so. This last shade is the shade Grunge, which I feel like describes the color perfect. This is like a deep, cool toned brown shade. Yeah, that's basically it. It has like, I would feel like the slightest hint of like a purpley shade. I don't want to go as far as saying that, but that's kind of what I feel like. Like, it kind of has like a, it's just like a cool color, like cool toned color. Yeah, so it's like a deep, dark, cool toned brown. But yeah, that was my lip swatch video. I hope that this was helpful for some of you guys, and if not, I just hope that it was entertaining to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for continuing to support my channel, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye!